So, is the iPhone 12 still worth it in late 2024? With new iPhones dropping every year, you might be wondering if this one still holds up. Today I'm going to break it all down, what's great about it, what's not so great, and if it's actually worth your money right now. Let's dive in. First, let's talk about the design. The iPhone 12 still looks super modern, well, except for the big notch at the top, but it's got the flat edges, which I really love, and for me, it's the most comfortable iPhone to hold without a case. And the screen? It's OLED, which means it's way sharper than the older models like 10R or 11. You will notice the difference, especially outside when it's bright. So if looks and display are important to you, the 12 is definitely not outdated. Now, performance. The iPhone 12 runs on Apple's A14 chip, and honestly, it's still really fast. It's still more than enough for 90% of all users, no matter what you're doing, browsing, gaming or multitasking. The performance is still fast and snappy. I got two friends who recently upgraded from their iPhone 10 and 10R, and they said they noticed significant improvements. So if you have an iPhone 8, 10 or 10s, you're going to feel the difference. One thing that keeps the iPhone 12 feeling fast and up to date is 5G. It's funny how the physical SIM tray is on the other side and the European version doesn't have the millimeter wave antenna like the US version does. Now, I know what you're saying. Joey, the 4G speeds are more than enough for everything. YouTube, Netflix, social media, you name it. And that's true, but as more apps and services become optimized for 5G speeds, phones like the iPhone 12 could help you to stay up to date for a longer time, especially if you plan to keep your phone for a while. Guys, if you plan on streaming high definition content like doing lives on TikTok or YouTube, don't do it with a 4G phone. Please get an iPhone 12 at least with 5G. Also, in crowded areas like concerts, stadiums and city centers, you will find that 5G is more than appreciated and performs better than 4G, offering higher speeds and lower latency. Another modern feature this phone has is MagSafe, which offers practical advantages if you're planning to create content with your phone, like using magnetic tripods. MagSafe also opens the door to a range of accessories such as snap-in wallets, phone mounts for cars, and even external battery packs. This can be quite handy depending on what you plan to do with your phone. Alright, speaking of creating content, let's move on to the cameras. The camera system is definitely a strong point, and I got to say, it's really solid if you're planning to shoot videos for TikTok or Instagram. It's got night mode, HDR, and most importantly, the front camera is much better than on the older models like the 10R or iPhone 11. So for IG or TikTok, this phone will do just fine. So this is a quick test of the iPhone 12's main camera, and the audio you're hearing is also coming directly from the phone. And this is the setup where I shoot and edit my videos, so you're getting a behind the scenes look of my desk. And this is the ultra wide camera. It gives you an idea of what to expect from the iPhone 12 in terms of video and audio quality. And this is the front facing camera, which shoots 4K 60 no problem. And I think it looks pretty decent. You just have to be well lit, and I think for vlogging it's okay. Okay, now for the not so good part, the battery. The iPhone 12's battery life isn't great. especially compared to phones like the iPhone 13 or 14. If you need your phone to last all day without charging, this could be a downside for you. But according to what people are posting on Reddit, a lot of users have been buying refurbished iPhone 12s and most of them are happy with it. So if you plan to go this route, just be sure to get it from a reliable seller and check the battery health before buying. Anything below 90% is barely usable. This phone has 87% battery health and I'm planning to do a battery drain test in my next video, so stay tuned. So, who is the iPhone 12 for and should you buy one now? If you want a phone that looks modern, has great display, solid performance and 5G, it's still a really good option. But if you care a lot about having a longer lasting battery or better cameras, you might want to save up a bit more for the iPhone 13 or 14. At the end of the day, the iPhone 12 still offers a lot for the price. It's fast, it looks great, and it can handle pretty much anything you throw at it. If you're using one or thinking about getting one, drop a comment below and let me know what you think. Don't forget to like and subscribe, and I'll catch you in the next one.